Hey guys, so today I'm going to be showing off my 2D side scroller level. Um, I'll hit play and explain the mechanics as I go along, but I'll also go through the level as there's different branching paths. Um, so here we go. So as you can see, there's a score at the top here. If you move through the blocks fast enough, that score multiplies. As you can see, I was a bit too slow there, but also with these blocks as well, the score multiplies. These ones don't have score multipliers yet, but if you fail any of these paths, the score goes down again. I also have these checkpoints put in place, so when you click, you shoot a little sort of throwing star, and that gives you a checkpoint. So as I increase speed here, I also increase the score at the top. And to show off that the checkpoints do work, there we go. And I'll show off this branching path here as well. So yeah, once the score reaches 10, it starts to go up in multiples of 10. So it goes up in multiples of 2 up until sort of a score of 10, and then it goes up in multiples of 10. So you get to 8, 10, and then all score added will be in multiples of 10 from here. However, that is the end of the level so far. So I'll take you on to the first path again, so up this way, just to show off the speed differences again. And something that I'm still working on is trying to keep the speed the same for the rolling. So when I have a faster speed, the roll slows down to the regular normal speed, so I need to configure it so both speeds are increased, as it just really slows the pacing down a bit. And there's a little higher up extra path here. And there we go, we've got the multiplier much faster now. I want to also add the multiplier to the bullets and these wall jump areas as well. It just requires a bit of configuring to get sorted. But other than that, that's what I've done so far. To sort of show off a little bit of how the score multiplier works, basically there's a timeline within this first block here. So as soon as you enter the this first trigger, it sets off a timeline, and if you reach the second trigger box within that time, then it adds to your score. Whereas if you sort of come into this one and wait a bit and then jump over, it detracts your score back down to 0. I'm still working on visuals. I want to have these jumping areas sort of so they stand out a bit more from this white background, because players might not notice that you can jump up to this area. And I also am planning to have later in the level some green, similar to these green blocks where they drop down and you have to roll under them quickly. I almost have it set up. It just requires, it depends on the changing of speeds. Because I could have a trigger box and then it activates it and it drops, but because of the speed increases, it changes sort of timing of it a bit, so I'll have to sort of try to configure that in a sort of in the blueprint, I mean. But that's pretty much everything I have so far. I mostly showed off I think I showed off the different routes, other than sort of this quick section here. And as you can see, I did get stuck on this area here because the speed sort of propelling me forward sort of bounced me back off of this area here. So I'll have to change little areas like that and make sure that it's all runs very smoothly. But I'm also going to add more to this end area here. Again, with the sort of falling block mechanic, I'll maybe introduce it a little bit earlier, but also with just lots of different fine tunes that need to be done. But yeah, that's my work so far. Thank you very much for watching.